I'm to consider anyone who tries to stop me an enemy.
It's taken possession of the Doctor.
I am programmed to destroy my target. I will complete my mission.
And unless someone can disarm it, it's going to be an explosive showdown.
The device is going to detonate. Everyone on board will be killed.
On the next Star Trek Voyager. A vision from Chakote's past.
If you have no spirits to guide you, I fear you will lose your way.
Brings him face to face with an ancient power.
It's a cyclone.
Beyond myth.
My people called you the Sky Spirits.
Beyond magic.
It almost looks like a hawk.
Beyond mysticism.
You have nothing to fear from me.
Lies unimaginable terror.
Hey! Wait!
On the next Star Trek Voyager. When former lovers
Lovely to see you again.
become bitter rivals, hostility breeds revenge.
He's got a personal score to settle.
Gotcha.
But blinded by rage,
Find him.
I'm right here.
a crew is caught in the middle,
We've got to go get him.
and a ship is caught in the crossfire.
You can defeat Voyager.
We must retreat.
On the next Star Trek Voyager. Pleasure
The crew would certainly welcome a little shore leave, Captain.
turns to pain.
You're hostile and vicious.
Dreams
That platform, it's a transportation device.
become nightmares.
We cannot share our technology.
Now will hope
This is the only way you will make that journey.
turn to mutiny?
Take the technology without permission.
On the next Star Trek Voyager. When Captain turns against Captain,
We can't let Voyager stop us now.
survival is everything.
Our enemies aren't the aliens. They're the humans aboard the Equinox.
Honor and duty disappear.
You can't compromise the safety of this ship to satisfy some personal vendetta.
And whatever the cost,
I'm going to hunt him down no matter how long it takes.
vengeance rules the day.
Stop her.
On the next Star Trek Voyager. It began as a routine mission,
There appears to be a massive displacement wave moving toward us.
and it would change their destiny.
Captain, there's something out there.
Brace for impact.
One crew and one ship's epic journey 70,000 light years away.
We're on the other side of the galaxy.
Now it's a quest to get back home.
Why are you holding us here?
See it from the beginning
We have no way back unless you send us.
on the premiere of Star Trek Voyager. First, he took over her body.
Interesting sensation, to say the least.
Doctor,
Now he's just taking over.
Nice to see you, Ensign.
Are you drunk?
An all-new Star Trek Voyager.
You became sexually aroused in my body.
Beam on board for May's biggest event.
There's a vessel coming through the rift. Klingon? Federation.
The final episode of Voyager.
7 of 9 is going to die.
My death would be a small price to pay.
Will they make it home?
To quote Ambassador Spock, the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few.
We're not going to attempt this unless everyone in this room agrees.
Stop it!
Voyager will be destroyed.
The Star Trek Voyager series finale. A 2-hour television event. A plea from the enemy.
They're going to take your son.
A call to action.
Do you think it's a trap?
The ultimate act of sabotage.
2 more Kazon ships approaching. I'm showing power failures all over the ship.
They gambled. Lost.
Allow my crew to live.
And it will cost them everything.
Let's see if you manage to survive.
On the next Star Trek Voyager. They are one of a kind.
It's extraordinary.
One of many.
Apparently thousands of them were built.
But one to beware.
We know almost nothing about these creatures, or the race that built them.
Because the question remains.
It's Torres and the robot.
They're gone, Captain.
Are they friend
We are not your enemies.
or foe?
We're losing life support, Captain.
fire.
On the next Star Trek Voyager.
The away team's still trapped on that cube.
Have Voyager's top officers crossed over to the enemy?
You're part of us now.
Even if you've never seen Voyager before,
This mission isn't worth their lives.
this is the night to join the adventure.
I want you to assimilate Voyager.
Star Trek Voyager season premiere.
Wednesday on UPN.
It looks like we've got an epidemic on our hands.
It's incurable.
Each and every one of you will disintegrate.
It's intolerable.
We can't just let her die!
Return to your quarters.
No!
And it has infected every member of Voyager.
We've lost 3 more people.
We've lost the doctor.
We've lost Commander Chakote.
But is it a deadly alien virus or something even more terrifying?
She's gone.
Voyager.
Man versus machine.
How do we stop this weapon before it causes any more damage?
Mind against matter.
It's only as smart as you made it.
They're outmaneuvered and outwitted.
Millions of innocent people about to die when you detonate.
But to stop a doomsday missile,
It's just you and me now.
there's only one way out.
Computer, initiate the self-destruct sequence.
On the next Star Trek Voyager. From this impasse,
It's thousands of light years wide.
there is no turning back.
Then we'll have to go through it.
From one last reprieve,
This station is a dangerous place.
there is no easy way out.
There's been a murder aboard the station.
From the shadows of death,
We have to tell the truth.
there are no more secrets.
You two are under arrest.
What's the charge?
Murder. Star Trek Voyager. This is no ordinary mission.
What was that?
No ordinary ship.
Captain Proton, surrender!
Not a chance.
And no ordinary crew.
You're no match for Arachnia.
It's a fantasy gone wild.
Power the death ray!
But the danger
Incoming.
is all too real.
We're going down!
On the next Star Trek Voyager. Do you believe in life after death?
How did you get here? I just sort of woke up inside one of those pods.
Maybe you should.
This is the next emanation? This is the afterlife?
Because two people from two dimensions
All I want to do is get back to my ship.
have just been resurrected
Get away from me! This isn't right!
into a living hell.
You're not going anywhere.
On the next Star Trek Voyager. One way in,
Paris to Voyager. Respond.
Shuttles don't just vanish into thin air.
no way out.
We can't abandon our crew.
I am sorry.
Now, a stranded crew
This is home now.
must trust a mysterious woman
She likes you.
to face a test of survival
Prepare for the attack.
that could last a lifetime. On the next Star Trek Voyager. Marooned on a mysterious planet,
It's all right. Don't be frightened.
he will become a savior,
We can't be here when it's night. That's when the Morok comes.
a guardian against unseen evil,
If they find us, we'll all die.
an evil that preys on one thing:
Tuvok! Tuvok! They're gone.
children.
They're coming all around us. We've got to go now.
On the next Star Trek Voyager. Fantasies are becoming a dangerous game,
Everything was fine until you came here.
and reality is slipping away.
I think something strange is happening on this ship.
Because hidden deep in the recesses of the mind
People are becoming delusional.
lies an enemy that attacks from within.
We may be the last ones left.
Now, there's no place to hide.
It hurts.
On the next Star Trek Voyager.
Hello, 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 everybody. We're back once again to do some watching along, and we have a doozy of an episode. By the way, happy April Fool's Day, everyone. Have you been fooled today by anything? I have one that I got a little bit, had to take a second glance at.
You should have told him we were going to watch Box Brain and then April Fool's them.
I know, I appreciate some of the viewers do actually prepare these episodes in advance, so I would hate to have a last-minute scramble, so I'm not going to trick you like that. But yeah, we are actually watching Brain and Prime Chaotica. Yes. Shush, it's the kayfabe. Get out of
it. The millions and millions of Check Time fans. Which, by the way, WrestleMania in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
I think we'll be watching that together. Should we stream a watch-along? That would be
I don't see why not. We can be watching.
We've got a format that works.
Because the show is like 7 hours long, that's why not.
Well, it's two 4-hour shows, I think it's going to be, so...
Oh, are they?
Oh, well, that's a lot more manageable, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it kind of is. Anyway, have you been fooled by anything today? Have you spotted anything on this April Fool's Day?
I've not. Everything that I've looked at, I've kind of been off of social media because I'm so used to. Because like the April Fool's post or the announcement I hate the most is you look at it and you go, I want that, and then they say, ha ha, you're a fool for wanting that, you're not gonna get it, and that always just like puts me off.
Is that like when people do like their answer phone messages and say, hello? Got you. It's just an answer phone message.
Yeah, that's the answer bit. Yeah, where it's like the elaborate voicemail messages. It's like, no, don't advertise something. Like, I think the best April Fool's joke you can do is either something completely obviously stupid that makes you laugh, or something completely ridiculous and it's real. Like, I think that they did like I think Sonic the Hedgehog released like a murder visual novel.
They did! That was real,
yeah. And it was completely real and playable. And
the
guess
visual
what?
novel, Who Killed Sonic the Hedgehog, yeah. That was so good.
Yeah, exactly. That's a great gag, because it's real. You can actually do something with it. It's real! Like what I said. But yeah, I've not been fooled by anything, thankfully.
So I got one today. It was a game called Satisfactory, which is about building very large factories. And they added an update, and they said, we've added a new update, and we're adding like stress on our joints, and there's going to be realistic physics, so all your structures. I was like, that sounds really cool. And then I went, oh wait, no, what's the date? Would you like to know what Star Trek Timelines did for their April Fool's joke? It's not even a joke. They did.
Lizard Janeway some years ago was meant to be an April Fool's joke, but they released it early accidentally.
Is it Lizard Paris?
It's not. No, it's not actually a new crew or anything like that. It's a social media post, and it is comparing reality to LinkedIn. So Locutus is, in reality, assimilating entire civilizations. On LinkedIn is leading large-scale transformation initiatives focused on integrating diverse cultures into a unified, high-performance collective, passionate about alignment, efficiency, and they've done this for a bunch of crew as well. So yeah,
that's relatable.
It's not so much an April Fool's joke as I'm just like, haha, isn't this funny?
There is an actual translator that you can put like random bullshit into, and it'll turn it into LinkedIn speak.
Oh, is there? Oh, I didn't even know that. Oh, that's even worse.
That's probably what they used for that.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'm also. It's still a pretty good bit, though. Yeah. You have to admit. Someone had to think about it and be aware of it.
Indeed. Anyway, we're going to be watching some Bride of Chaotica. Would you guys like to watch a trailer?
Please tell me it's got the club music.
I really hope it's got the club. There's always 50-50 with the Voyager one, so whether it's got the club music. I got a feeling because it's Chaotica it won't, but let's find out. All right, let's go.
This is no ordinary mission.
What was that?
No ordinary ship.
Captain Proton, surrender!
Not a chance.
And no ordinary crew.
You're no match for Arachnia.
It's a fantasy gone wild.
Power the death ray!
But the danger
Incoming.
is all too real.
We're going down!
On the next Star Trek Voyager.
Alien Paradox.
Yeah, that's the only one. That's the only trailer. So we don't have the 1, 2, 3.
I have to admit, I love that it was all like black and white footage. There's not a single bit of that was in color. That's kind of great.
And it's of an era where you kind of would almost expect, like in the early, late 90s, early 2000s, you'd kind of expect an episode like that to be on.
They had color TV back then.
No, I know that. I'm not that much of a Philistine. But they would do stupid episodes. Like Buffy would have the musical episode. I think Fringe had a black and white episode. All sorts of musical episodes. So it's like if you were to watch this and go, hang on, that's the Voyager cast. Oh, they're doing something dumb. So I kind of.
There's actually a Felicity episode that remade a Twilight Zone episode in black and white and got the same director from the 60s to come back and do it.
Oh, that's very good. I do like that.
Yeah, I also have to say I appreciate that music. It was not the club music, but they did go full War of the Worlds-y with it. It's okay, you guys actually put a bit of work into it. I was kind of surprised. Okay, what was Alien Paradox Week? Am I missing something there?
No, maybe I'm going to look this up, actually, while you guys think about your pre-ratings. But hang on, 1999, Alien Paradox... This was on UPN now, wasn't it?
I think so. It says Paramount Domestic Television, so I assume that's UPN.
No, I don't want AI mode.
Yes, UPN was...
Alien Paradox
was over the air, actually, because I didn't have cable growing up, and it was UPN was a lifeline for me, because I got Voyager live each week, along with some wrestling.
Wrestling.
No, the only
eventually
thing I
you
can
got
find
Star
is
Trek and wrestling.
The only thing I can find is a load of links to the Fermi paradox, but I don't think it's confusing. So if anyone knows about anyone watched Alien Paradox Week, please let us know what else is on. I reckon there was probably some Stargate there as well, because that's about the right time.
Probably.
So Idol. What would you pre-rate this?
What would I pre-rate this? Do you know what? From the trailer alone, and I have watched this episode. We watched this fairly recently as well. I believe we watched it. I'll tell you where I watched it. I watched it in preparation for when we did a Chaotica SDA.
Yeah, which was a few years ago now.
Yeah,
I think that was, 2 or 3 years ago? Yeah.
This is a great dumb episode. This is the kind of relief you need in the middle of Season 5 of Voyager, which is also an excellent season. This is the summer of Voyager. We're back again with the Bride of Chaotica.
It's a great season, man.
I'm trying to remember if I had any foibles with it, because obviously you go in you're not expecting a serious moral play, you're not expecting it to be too serious, so how do I rate it compared to that? Do I just go well, this is a 10 out of 10? I feel like that's too good for something that's kind of a little bit taking the piss.
I mean, that was kind of our rationale for ranking the Magnificent Ferengi so high, even though I know Auto disagrees with that.
Dude, if I wasn't on the stream, all the top ratings would all be stupid comedy episodes. And you would bury all the good ones.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna go for a safe 8 for now, and I'll probably go up. So I'll keep it in the ballpark. Stars, how about you?
Well, I drafted this episode, and it was one I kind of knew I was going to draft right from the off. I knew I wanted it really badly because it's such a comfort watch for me. And yeah, like you say, I'm not going to sit here and pretend that it has some great moral message. I think it does have some good sci-fi conceit to it, especially about the photonic aliens and the nature of media being lost in translation. There's stuff there that, especially if you wanted to spring it out into its own episode, I'm pretty sure they had. I'm sure you could find other Star Trek episodes that have taken those ideas and run with them. But as it is, this is mostly just a bit of warm, comforting, delightful fluff that everyone seems to have had a great time making.
Almost everyone.
Almost everyone, apart from that one guy that we'll be talking about doing trivia.
Me.
Yeah. But yeah, like you said, it's hard for me to rate it because it's do I rate it as an episode of Star Trek? Well, yeah, I kind of can, but it's mostly just how does it make me feel? What does the Vulcan Science Academy's relearning computer get out of me when it asks me how do I feel? And the answer is I feel warm and happy. So I think I had to go for a 9.5. I don't. Yeah. It's possible you might be able to talk me down. But I have a lot of affection in my heart for this episode. I love this episode.
I vaguely recall you saying you would break the scale for this episode, which I might phone the Hague if that happens, because I could understand it for First Contact maybe, but not for this one.
Also, I can appreciate the fact that Stars. Auto. Every time you hold a cat, you seem to ascend. You seem to be getting closer to godliness.
He's so Vanta Black. He absorbs all the black from the. I'm gonna pre-rate this. I did change my lighting setup. Maybe I'll change it back.
Oh no, there you go.
I'll pre-rate this a 5. It is Summer of Voyager. I mean Season 5 Voyager, which is excellent. I'm actually going to keep my eye out for the production side of things this watch along, because Alan Croker is a great director. He directs a few of my picks, draft picks, and they were just clicking on all the cylinders in season 5. But I like the more dry deadpan humor that Voyager excels at, and this is so over the top. So I'll go 5. And
I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. There is some good deadpan bits in here, especially Tuvok gets a few really good lines.
Yes, and Paris, I know, has 1 or 2.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well, spool up your DVD players, boot up Paramount Plus, then reboot it up because it's probably crashed, and then start the episode, and then reboot it again because it probably crashed.
Dude, it's crashed
again.
4 times in the last 2 episodes I watched on there. It's not.
It's
great.
the worst streaming app in the history of streaming apps. It's awful.
And then write to Holland Ellison and say, for God's sake, what are you doing? And we are going to be beginning this episode in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sire! Oh my God, that's loud for me. Baride.
Is it frozen?
Hang on.
It's frozen for me.
Oh, hang on.
Yeah, I've got audio but not video.
Yep, you're right. And I think I know why. Hang on. Yeah,
Professionalism.
No, this is
oh boy.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Give me a few minutes, and I have to find a slightly different version. So I went and no, it actually won't take me that long. Sorry.
I love how Idol's like, yeah, people queue this up ahead of time. I don't want to throw him off, and then he gets doesn't bother checking his version.
It did. Honest to God, it worked for me earlier. There was someone online did AI upscales of all Voyager and DS9, and they look fairly good and they play fairly well until you actually try and do it alongside.
Oh, is that what we were going to watch?
We were going to watch a nicely upscaled version, but I will find the original, which I do have sitting here somewhere. So don't worry, it's
I feel
not
like AI upscaling a black and white episode is kind of counterproductive, you know.
See, yeah, some of the old film stuff looks really good, like in 4K, like in the old. I forget what they did, like 12 Angry Men. They did that.
Casablanca.
Casablanca, yeah. What were we? 512.
Casablanca.
Casablanca.
Oh.
Yes, my stream is through the Strait of Hormuz. Yeah. Right, give me. I'll make sure I got some subtitles for you, chaps. Yes, I do. Right, let's try that again.
We're getting those pirated Chinese DVDs of TNG being sent through the strait.
Okay, let's start that again.
Space Journey will arrive.
Let's try again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Punch it.
There we go.
Oh, it's actually clearer now.
Weird. Okay, never mind.
Oh, I love this set.
Just screaming.
I'd be curious to know if that's actually the actress or if that's like a stock scream.
Must be a stock scream.
It feels like it would be a stock scream.
They watch TV like wrestlers do.
Yeah, standing for some reason.
Do you ever think that Harry questioned why he was playing the psychic even on the holodeck?
He's the Burt Ward of Voyager. Energizing.
Proton.
He's such a good voice actor.
Dude, imagine if they could have gotten Gary Oldman for this.
Oh God. That's who would play him if they were going to do a reboot and it featured a Captain Proton section.
Actually, this is the same year as that Lost in Space with Matt LeBlanc, isn't it? And Gary Oldman.
Oh my God, it was 1999.
Yeah.
Which I loved that as a kid. It's so
it's
ass.
terrible.
Don't ever rewatch
it.
And Heather Graham.
Worst.
But I loved it as a kid. Do you think they should have done some film grain on this or something for the extra
It's a bit
stylizing?
too clean, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, this music though is so good.
Imagine they took his best takes. I like how he slaps it after Tom slaps it.
I'm pretty sure I saw it bend too, which is even better. It's almost like you should have proper chairs.
Not on Captain Proton's rocket ship.
Yeah, never.
Oh, I've read that book. Oh, Harry.
Oh, fucking Harry.
I mean, I don't blame him. He never gets any action.
Well,
the one time he does, he gets reprimanded by Janeway.
Wasn't there the vampires as well? The vampire kind of...
Oh, I think they killed the guy they actually had slept with.
Oh, okay.
Harry's outfit is very Forbidden Planet. With
yeah,
the wide
the whole
belt.
thing is. It's only a model.
Right. Sorry, Garrett.
Oh, the real music's
I see.
kicking in.
Curious you didn't call him Proton.
Yeah, they kick in the Voyager.
I like he's just like, oh god, this again.
It's always a space wedgie.
It's an anomaly.
Always.
Yeah, it's an anomaly. It's a
yeah.
The ship's gone sentient
Some
again.
kind of.
Oh god, yeah.
So here's something great. I was playing a visual novel with my friend, and they have a character who is a fan of the in-universe version of Star Trek.
Right.
And they have so many niche references.
Nice.
Like saying one of the main character, the captain of the ship, always uses some kind of to describe whatever anomaly. Pull. And I'm like, wow, okay, I can tell that the person who wrote this visual novel has actually watched a lot of Star Trek.
So Voyager, one of Voyager's tropes is they always ask rhetorically, "Is it?" at the end of like a question. And I swear they had a supercut, but I can't find it online anymore. I know they do this some kind of, but they always do that. Like, it's not worth it, is it? And they always ask that.
That sounds like a very Chakotay way of saying things. He's the one that always questions everyone.
Yeah, that feels like Chakotay. Like it feels
they
like
all do it though. Janeway does it a lot. I gotta find the.
All right, we're on Is It Watch now.
Well, now I want to watch through the entirety of Voyager and just like count every time someone says it or note it.
Oh no, what a chore!
Yeah, well,
my lobster's too buttery, my steak too juicy.
Okay, 398 results from Voyager on searchtrek.org.
There you go.
Nice.
So they asked...
How many results do you get for some kind of...
Oh, yeah, I did that.
Oh, hold on.
Hang on, I actually have that on my script sheet. I actually did track that specifically.
I installed the YouTube cover.
Yeah, it was a
lot. Oh, fuck me.
Yeah, there was a lot. How many episodes were there? That's like multiple per episode.
Yeah, it's multiple per episode.
They should have done black and white title.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it would have been cute. But that would require changing the bulb, you see. So.
They didn't go fourth wall back then.
Yeah.
That's more of a Strange New Worlds thing.
Yeah,
apart from Enterprise, when they did Mirror Darkly, but...
Yes, that's true.
Cuz...
I always forget there's like a real plot to this.
Aren't there always gravimetric forces around the ship?
One would think, right?
Is it?
You're going to be watching like a hawk for that now, aren't you? Tom, just like, oh, fucking...
I love the goons.
Yeah.
They're masked.
Yeah.
Slightly smiling. Fucking love Lonzak. I'm the Lonzak fan club president, I swear. Oh, look at the flip of his wrist as he pulls that out.
Yeah, it's so... You fucking nerd, Harry. Shooting him on the floor.
Anyway.
Isn't everything subspace?
Subspace.
Tell me about the sensors, Tuvok.
And one of the ensigns, Kim.
Okay,
who's that driving the
I was
ship?
going to say, who's this random con officer?
Where's she been all this time? Study, she's alive.
That's the third Delaney sister.
The entire
She's
group
normally
of
in the
Delaney's.
attic. Is it?
Isn't that what they call the Janeway maneuver? Sometimes you got to punch your way through.
Yeah.
Yes. Maybe here a while. No reusing jokes, Overtired. We would never do that.
Never. How would we? Yeah, Captain Proton style opening. That would have been a Strange New Worlds bit.
It'd have been great if their outfits were black and white. They replicated them like that.
That'd be pretty
Start
funny.
wiping off the face paint.
That might get them in trouble.
Yeah, a little bit.
That's the second time he's made that joke.
Yeah,
Came
I know that was
real.
in the trivia as well.
Two of the replicators are in Neelix's room.
This is for all the water for his showers.
And the other 4 just do soup. But only 6 varieties of tomato soup.
Look at her hair.
Yeah.
It's very, very bright, isn't it?
It's a DEFCON 3.
It's not crunch time yet, Mr. Kim.
I'd like to say our hair just it changes depending on the threat of the situation.
I mean, also, this plot is in like 18 different Star Treks.
This is a very Voyager plot. This is like Shattered or not Shattered. What's it? Twisted is very similar as well.
Yeah. Yeah, Shattered's way better. Shattered's a lot of fun. And it also has a Chaotica bit in it.
Well, let's give it a try.
I do love Seven and Torres just casually being assholes.
They need to
each other.
bang. It's
All right,
been building
Birdie.
for years. It's been building. I want that shit more than Janeway and 7. Oh, the effects.
It's the guys from the
I love how they cast the most 1940s men imaginable.
Yeah.
Wait, is that Cillian Murphy one?
I was gonna say it's very what's the show?
Peaky Blinders?
Peaky Blinders, that's it, yeah. Seize them!
I love how they black out his eyes.
But sire!
It's so much fun.
I love this as a whole getaway. We don't even have a Voyager cast here. They're just doing this.
Yeah. Most immaculately trimmed goatee I've ever seen in my life.
Kind of reminds me of Paul Ellering.
Another dimension.
The fifth.
It is true. You don't often see entire scenes with zero principles.
No.
Yeah, it's true, isn't it?
Like even like the Big Goodbye and like the other holodeck episodes, there's usually someone there. The guy on the left is just like, no.
Yeah, just flatly no. Like, there's like a million vocal stems in this episode.
Commander Tucker.
Honestly, those suits are cut really quite nicely, actually.
Zoot suits.
Let's see who that guy is. Space Force.
He's got
well done,
Phlox
Trump.
eyebrows.
He does.
Chaotica. Or apparently the guy on the right played an Ilorian survivor in Generations. That's about it.
Whatever you do, don't watch the actual episode. Idle.
Please.
Just being menaced by a giant condom.
I mean... Oh no.
Wow, they are not impressed. Only 3 meals a day.
Even Neelix is like, this is trash.
Oh, it's one of my favorite
Janeway
this is
moments.
Good. Oh, this is in our What the
Dub thing, yeah. Get fucked.
I will kill you.
People like that are so obnoxious though in real life.
The slow. Oh,
yeah.
He's jonesing.
We've run out of birth control.
How many Voyager crew members wear butt plugs, do you reckon?
Less than you think.
The Bullions!
Some of the people on the lower decks, they play a lot of Smash Bros. And they don't shower, so...
They're playing Magic the Gathering down there. It's getting very sweaty.
It's a real scene, yeah.
She has a replicator in her ready room. Why does she need to go talk to him?
Working.
Oh, because it's non-functional. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Chakotay, standing, leaning. They replaced Chakotay in this episode with the cardboard cutout.
Replaced?
Bring that other pilot back.
Yeah. No, seriously, he does not move.
They're in a Promelian minefield.
Gently does it.
Is it?
Holodeck 12. Sit down, Tom. You're driving.
I think he's doing the anti-bit of driving right now.
Yeah. She's like, turn your shit off. Come back to the bridge.
Oh, hello, there she come back. I do love that they changed the matte painting there. Or is that a miniature?
I think it might be a model. Literally, I think it might be a model.
Yeah.
So why didn't they turn off?
No, remember, holodecks have their own independent power source. That bollocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, which you can't turn off?
Nope. They did try and disable it from the access port.
I forgot how tropey this one is.
It's
like
a massive
Star Trek tropey.
Yeah.
I like how they smack him and he works.
Naturally.
God, the walking fucking trash can, all of it.
I don't care.
You should have joined our Twilight Zone stars, and you would have seen Robbie the robot that this was based off of.
Mm.
It was not a compliment.
Yeah, no, that was not.
Why is it turned into like a 1980s fitness model?
Tuvok's taking it seriously.
Yeah, did Tom just forget to tell everyone about that?
Yeah. Well, about what?
About the fact that the portals appeared on the holodeck.
Oh, yeah, that is the point, yeah.
Yeah.
Just neglection. This is very Doctor Who. Like, classic.
Well, yes.
Yeah.
Very classic. Like, this could be
you're supposed to, like, take it seriously.
Are you?
Well, you know what I mean. It's... Okay. Here?
Is that a euphemism?
What?
Don't worry about it. It's internal logic. Subspace, that's what I said.
Are they like tiny versions of the creature from Encounter at Farpoint?
No, they're portals.
Oh, the jellyfish?
Yeah, they look like it.
Oh, I forget. Do we get music when we look? Yeah.
Where are you getting these camera angles from?
It's the holodeck.
I mean, it makes sense for the holodeck, actually.
But also, you can just tap into people's holodeck adventures?
Yeah, well why do you
I
think
assume that
Seven's
the
in
privacy filter is
Astrometrics all
off.
day?
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you, Seven.
Oh, please. Get laid, Seven.
Fucking the robot's just looking over.
Just like right over his shoulder.
This is why you should use a VPN on the holodeck, yeah.
Tuvok's giving good facials.
An elegant weapon of a more civilized age.
Dun, 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 dun. Now time for some adverts.
And then he's quieter.
He just kind of looks down. Oh,
yeah, he's ensign. He got demoted.
Yeah, he got demoted after.
Because he really loves Jules Verne.
Yep.
Hey, Universal Translate is really doing some good work here.
Well, to be fair, they did come for a first contact scenario.
True.
How do photonic beams travel?
Very quickly.
Through light, I guess. I guess that means they would travel at the speed of light.
Yeah. There's the photonic ship in Red Dwarf, wasn't there?
Oh, yeah.
The arm.
He's such a pathetic, sad sack.
Yes, ma'am. They're Fortress of Evil.
I'm pretty sure if you watch Jerry Ryan and Robert Beltran.
There we go. Wait, are we?
All they get when they scan Chakotay is a cardboard cutout.
Wait, where are you sending the hails to?
Through the distortions, I guess.
This was the moment that made Chakotay and Seven realise they were perfect for each other. How dumb they found this.
During this bullshit, yeah.
They both hate Tom so much they're going to bang each other.
They're just giggling together.
Imagine having to go to your work, right, and explain your fan fiction to your boss, right?
Yeah, my horror story.
Yeah, English, please. Come on.
The fact that they can do this without bringing up the slave girls is impressive.
Yeah, no, they can.
That's the real reason.
Uh-huh. Chakotay's like, fine, I'll do it.
I love Melger's here.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of wish they'd done two Voca's Bride of Chaotica, because that would have been funny. Probably like drag act.
Thanks, you bitch.
That's such a Mulgrew line.
Yeah.
Probably slipped that in herself.
Oh, he's so excited. Like, yes.
We travel via Green Lantern constructs. That's probably not wrong.
It's the Pagliacci one from the singing episode. Yeah, that's the chief concern of this episode, credibility.
Yeah, clearly.
Yes, we didn't have the costume here on the set.
Well, also they would have had to pay for the visual effect of changing him.
If you roll a d20, you don't actually count that as a success until you roll past a 3, but we've got to check your... Go check your command stuff.
What's your proficiency bonus? It'll say it on your character sheet.
Yeah.
We've got to substitute one set of bullshit lingo for another.
Tom, this is the weirdest roleplay we've ever done.
Yeah. And that includes the lizards.
Yeah. What's the safe word?
Fucking face.
Dude, she did Lucille Davenport for like 2 seasons, and she's acting like this is Greek or something.
Yeah, I kind of wonder what Jerry Taylor would have thought of this.
You're the queen.
He's such a dweeb.
Sire.
Our spaceships. Like, are you telling me it's not been on full power the entire time?
That's his go-to. The whip noise.
The drawbridge.
Yeah, every delivery is like goggling pennies. I love it.
using full use of the gullet.
Yes, exactly. Every part of the diaphragm is in use right now. Now this costuming.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
There's her art.
The Janeway purr.
I mean... Man, the detailing on that is gorgeous, I have to say.
Mulgrew would have no less.
Oh, yeah.
Admire clever fiendishness.
Literally just... Oh, the brain probe.
Oh.
Impressive.
Oh.
The little pillow. You wouldn't want him to be uncomfortable.
Yeah, no. And like little spindly wires that you can wind it up and down. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, here we go.
Oh, the purr.
Oh.
Here's the Papa Echo 817. Or whatever. Echo Papa.
Do you think that the Death Ray has enough tubing on it?
I would love this. His throne was just a big...
Still.
If his throne was just a bed, and he started, like...
Captain Austin Brannigan. Powers circular.
Yeah. Do you want me, baby?
Oh, she breaks character. A little pillow.
There are simps in the 5th dimension.
They don't have phasers, they're phase pistols. Photon
Vibrate.
torpedoes.
Vibrate.
Vibrate.
Slaves to our passion.
Slave to the rhythm.
I love the little look of what the fuck do I say on her face. Her little sway as well. Homage.
Gratifying.
Seize my vessel. Seize my vessel.
Yeah, there's a little bit of that energy going on. How many times do you think Mulgrew accidentally bumped the camera with that freaking
It is huge.
collar thing? Yeah, it's massive. Love the little glasses. Completely not unnecessary, but... Oh, you're real. And he's like, oh, it feels so nice to hear that.
I've got a billion traits.
Yeah, cultural figure, inspiring.
Galaga.
The one and only.
Sting.
Shit. The more you think, like this is the episode you don't think too hard about, because if you do, you're just like, this is so dumb.
You just sit back and have fun.
Yeah.
You get like 1 or 2 of these a season. Guess what? This is what when people say, "Oh, I want 26 episode seasons back."
Well, this is
one of those.
You're not
yeah.
wrong.
Yeah, unless you change the worlds, in which case 3 of your 10 are this episode.
Mm. Oh, you get a little wipe as well, rather than a normal transition.
Yeah. It's just getting in the way.
Yeah, literally just in the way.
Delete this guy. Sorry, I keep laughing before they deliver the jokes.
I'm getting into Babylon 5.
We're gonna watch Breaking Bad 3 times in a row.
Yeah. No. Right. Nice.
I love the transitions. They give me so much
Hatless
joy.
Lonzak. What?
Yeah, no, that's bizarre.
He looks like Uncle Fester.
He does.
He
Yeah.
does. Doink.
preoccupation.
Janeway's like, yeah, relatable.
Yeah, a little bit. Anytime you've been in a command position for a little while. Those violins.
Chakotay's like, I'm right here.
Yeah, no who cares?
So, in all this fanfic stars that I'm sure neither of us have read, is Janeway or is Seven the top?
I think Janeway, generally speaking.
I find it hard to believe Seven would be bottom, but...
Well, because she's the one who's learning humanity, right?
Oh, I guess.
Harlot, man, throwing out the real big ones.
I can honestly say I have never read any slash fiction.
I believe that.
Shut the fuck it out.
Wait, why was she not damaged?
Safety protocols.
Because the safety protocols are still on, yeah.
They already said earlier she can still be restrained.
Yes, yeah. That's actually a cool effect as well. I like the way they've played around with the normal force field. See, Lonzak's really enjoying this because he didn't approve of the wedding to begin with. He wants Chaotica all to himself.
Yeah, he's text-to-speech, yeah. Let's get Cranky to narrate it for me. Just, yeah, tapping it out.
Fucking spinning dial. Great reaction shot there, Beltran. I mean, he makes a decent guardrail, at least. Oh, Atlas Lonzak is so cursed.
Did you just let one off?
I know exactly what you're thinking, and I need to stop right now. Just transition over, and there's like a pie sitting on a windowsill.
Yeah, like floats over to it, like on a wolf.
Yeah, exactly.
Of a
yeah.
Looney Tunes film. She's like, shit, wrong one.
Well, it'll do.
Dawdling.
Dawdling. Like I say, man, every other line is a new vocal stim.
And
Judo chop.
he started falling down before he got shot.
I mean, that's so on point, though, is it not?
That's it.
Brutal. Like, I think you can call each other by your real names now. An extra slice of ham.
Anyway.
That's the whole hog.
Get us the fuck out of here.
She's got the same drawl, even as Captain. You shut down the repair things.
Very Master vibes, very Roger Delgado going on.
Yeah, very.
Oh, a little high violin as well.
You said like 3 dying sequences.
Until they reboot him.
Oh yeah, do we get the stinger?
Or is it? Or no, question mark, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is fun.
Real villains all along. Rick Berman and Brannon Braga.
Well, we're not wrong about Berman.
Let me close that. Right, I will be back in a tick.
No worries. Oh, my fucking face hurts from smiling too much.
Oh, you should have drafted the James Bond Bashir one.
Oh, what's that one called? I forget. It's not Dr. Bashir, I presume. Oh man, Bashir. That's it. Yes.
Is that even on your list?
No, I didn't draft it. I had too many like serious ones. I think I might be a second round pick though, because I do really enjoy that one.
By the way, we're retired. Keep Razin idle. That's the best part of
always. It's literally like, why else turn up?
All right. Well, you're gonna give us a taste on the behind the scenes, or are you gonna make us wait?
Well, I have to wait until Idle's back.
Yeah, he's kind of ancillary to the stream.
Requirements. Yeah. Just you and me show, really.
So I got all these things to say, but not. I can't do it till hit record.
Listen, like there he is. See, I told you in me a second.
Right. Where are we? Okay, I'll be ready.
I am very ready.
Hello everyone, welcome to Star Trek Trek, our ongoing journey through the episodes of Star Trek, and we have arrived upon the most campy 60s science fiction adventure you can ever hope to have in our campy 60s science fiction adventure. We have just finished watching The Bride of Chaotica, a draft pick by none other than one Stars and Garters, which leads me on to my first question. Stars, Why did you pick this episode?
So as we were kind of going through it, I was like, you guys were pointing out these little plot holes, and I was like, you know what, you're absolutely, and I was like, you know what, you guys are absolutely correct. You guys are absolutely correct. Every criticism you have is completely fair and valid and founded. However, by the time I got to the end credits, I was literally, my face hurt from smiling. It just makes me happy on a very deep and warm level. I just feel uplifted in a way. Like, I have been made to laugh. I have been amused. We'll get into it when we get into sort of the more nitty-gritty of the trivia, which there isn't a lot for this episode. But you can tell that everyone on set was having the time of their lives. Everyone from production, from director, to like the actors, to the people doing the musical score, everyone was really excited to do something very different. And I would hate if they did this every episode. I think that would be like... Because there's not a lot of like deep moralizing going on here. There's not a lot of philosophizing or life lessons to be imparted. It's just dumb fun. But God, it's fun. So like that's why I drafted it. Because if I'm ever in a really low mood... like, and I want to put something on that will lift me, this will do it reliably. I've seen this episode like 40 or 50 times, and it's like, I know that that's less impressive than watching the Empire quite as many times. But it really does just buoy my spirits in a way that like a lot of other Star Trek episodes I'll really, really enjoy. Some of them, they'll make me sad, or they'll make me like contemplative, or they'll make me, feel, reaffirmed in my hope of the human spirit. This one just makes me smile. So I feel like that's a perfectly valid reason to draft an episode.
Well, speaking of...
But it's no Turnabout Intruder, so I think you should go back to the drawing board.
I like how it moved on from me getting slated for fucking Section 31. Now I'm getting slated for Turnabout Intruder. Like, come on. Guys,
well, there's so many reasons. Making these choices!
Please, if I didn't do it for content,
as you were saying.
Anyway, so this was directed by Alan Croker, who we've actually watched a few of his episodes before on this channel, but notably he did A Time to Stand, he did What You Leave Behind, Year of Hell, Endgame, Fight or Flight, and These Are the Voyages. So big episodes in Star Trek. We did These Are the Voyages fairly recently, but this is one that he directed. That's probably one of the better ones. The story was done by Brian Fuller. You might know from American Gods and a few other series that he starred. Eureka, I think, as well.
Pushing Daisies is the big one I know, and Hannibal.
And also Star Trek Discovery, I think he was involved in the early days as well, before, like he does most things, which is start a series and then go, do you know what, I'm going to do something else. Go and just plain quit. But Brian Fuller also wrote episodes for Empok Nor, for The Raven, Course Oblivion, which is a banger of episode that's on my draft list, and also from Discovery's The Vulcan Hello. Otto, how did you feel about this episode?
Yeah, Brian Fuller, he's got a lot of good credits, although I have such a burning, seething hatred for Spirit Folk that ever since I found out he wrote that, like, I downgrade him by like 2 points whenever I hear his name. I said I'd keep an eye on the direction. I was slightly disappointed. Because some of the coolest stuff with the visuals, like the wipes, the rectangular wipes and stuff, I don't think that would have been direction. I think someone else on the production team, maybe the DP or something would have. I don't think the director is directly involved with it, or the editors or whatever, so I don't know if I can give him credit for that. Obviously, the most fun stuff was in that very lush set. And even then, I mean, there was some fun push-ins and stuff, but most of it was just the actors hamming it up, carrying it, that gave it its distinctiveness, I feel. So I'm going to give them a right down the line, maybe 1 thumb up out of 2 for the direction, but...
Well, I think that is, like directorial... I think especially if you're doing a pastiche of 1930s and 40s Hollywood, they are shot very conventionally. Like, with the exception of something like Citizen Kane's like window shot, or like a lot of other stuff that by now seems a lot more like conventional. Like that was experimentary, but like this is a lot more like Flash Gordon is not something you watch for directorial flair. It was all very... I kind of think about like a lot of Bond movies where they're just shots for complete coherency of the action, so you always know where things are in relation to one another. You have a good sense of space, but it's not designed to like engage the senses in a way that, like, say, a lot of like 60s like movies are, where they kind of entangle the senses a bit more. Like, I feel like if it's conventional direction, it's not a failure. It's more just a case of that's like the style of it. I think
it's weird because obviously, doing the Captain Proton stuff is a very much a huge reference to Flash Gordon and any of the kind of like sideways science fiction kind of stories of that time. And I feel like, with the direction in those eras was very nascent, especially for television production. It was very much a case of, like you say with the Bonds, I feel like Bonds was a little bit more stylized. I feel like probably not given as much credit as maybe Flash Gordon was very much like, here's a sideways shot of the spaceship, here's the enemy, here's the action. It was very cut and dry because it was treated as this pulpy, sort of not as serious. It wasn't until, again, like Star Trek or like Doctor Who, or things where things were taken at, directorial angles and like pacing of the story were considered with a little bit more of a serious intent.
Okay, but this is Star Trek at the end of the day. So we should be aiming for 60s competency. We should be aiming for, mid-90s competency.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, I do think it is very competently like staged. It's just
sure, I'm not saying it's bad in any degree.
But it's very traditional. Yeah,
I would say maybe actually that because they had. So I'm stealing somebody's poll. There was a fire on the bridge set. So the impetus for this episode was they had to do as much as they could off the typical Voyager sets. So they did. We had the rocket ship and then the lair are the two big ones. And I did notice he would find little angles as far as back as he could go to try to make them feel bigger, because you can only spend so much on a set you'll probably never use again. I think they folded in one or two more episodes, but he did try to give as much space to the sets as he could.
Yeah, so I'll go with my trivia polls to piggyback off that. This episode's plot was conceived as a way to keep as much action as possible off the bridge due to a fire which had damaged that set. As such, the bridge scenes in this episode were actually shot weeks after the rest of the episode.
Yeah.
So... yeah, like, I don't know, I think, because I think we do have to keep in mind that if you're emulating 1930s and 1940s style, like, that is kind of like the birth of cinematic language, if you think of, like, how you would communicate things to the audience. I've heard, although I'm not sure if it's true, that it used to be the case of if you were transitioning from one scene to another, you would have to, like, show characters leaving and entering scenes, otherwise people wouldn't understand, because their brains were just not wired for cinema in the way that ours are in that period, in which case I can absolutely see very boring, quote unquote, because it's a case if they have to communicate. And if you're trying to evoke that, I can see why it would come across as a bit more bland, I guess. But I do take the point, especially with the stuff on like the bridge, they could have maybe done a bit more, especially because like they talk about gravimetric distortions. You could have gotten a bit more trippy in that kind of respect. And like the portals through into subspace, which is like, this is one of the things I will ding the episode for, is that they present you the idea of an entire alternate universe full of photonic beings that have never met a silicone-based life.
Carbon-based, we are.
Well, carbon-based, well... Oh, yes, sorry.
Do you think we're
are you a mother Horta?
Guess what? No kill eye, okay? No kill eye. And I think it's a case of like that idea kind of just goes completely underexplored and underrepresented. And I kind of get why, because it's just kind of a facilitating plot. But given what happened in Starfleet Academy with like Sam's whole subplot, there is so much to be mined with the idea of life that is so utterly alien to our own, and it's just a background plot here.
It's interesting because
understand it as like.
I feel like they took the schlocky direction of doing the Captain Proton and put that in the real plot as well. And they kind of went, well, if we're doing one, we'll do the other. We're not taking this episode seriously. So we're also, it would have been a bit of a juxtaposition in a way that like most holodeck episodes are, because you kind of have the holodeck part and then you have like the real plot, which is it's usually some sort of timed threat. There's no real timed threat here as such. They don't have like a big ticking clock like, you would in, say, Dixon Hill or any of the Big Goodbye, for example. Whereas like here it's just a case of, they didn't spend too much time on the main plot or try and draft out, because it is hammy. Like, okay, these portals just happen to appear on the holodeck. Paris thinks it's weird and then doesn't tell anyone about it. And like, oh yeah, I left the program running, didn't I? I should probably have told someone about that. And it's sort of like, the whole kind of, and I kind of appreciate you're going to kind of treat the whole thing as like one schlocky production. There isn't kind of like an A and a B contrast. It is all kind of merged into one. I'm not kind of sure if is that a good thing or not?
There's an A-B. There's an A B because the B is the ship being stuck in the sandbar.
Which
they
is
could
like
have
the most
altered
third
it
popular
to First
Voyager plot
Contact
ever.
Yeah. They could have just changed it wholesale to First Contact, I guess. But you know.
That's a very different episode in the end. Like that's an entirely different spring-off point.
Yeah, I think it would have taken away some of the fun and made it a little more serious, which is not what they were going for in this one.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, I can absolutely see the alternate paths taken, but I think that if they had tried to do that with it would have taken away from the fun, and you would have like ended up with a much less considered, like, intelligent take on it. Whereas something like Author or like Series Acclamation Mill, like those are much more. They are out to actually explore those things, so they will do it in
this isn't
depth.
that. This is our excuse to get Kate Mulgrew as Arachnia just being absolute hilarity in those last 10 minutes with Chaotica's actor, who I'm going to look up because he is absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, he's
Gary Oldman.
I wish it was Gary Oldman, but actually this guy's great.
Actually, I'm thinking of that episode Macrocosm.
Oh God,
with the Tac and the First Contact with the Tac and Neelix, and they're doing this like interpretive dance as they talk to each other.
Oh God, yeah.
That's the kind of First Contact you would have to do in order to fit in the episode. But I really like the chief photonic alien, the one that doesn't get zapped. He plays it so incredibly morbidly straight, which was a huge thing back then. Aliens that didn't understand human interactions, and so they were just like almost emotionless. I do like that. I think that's very era appropriate of them.
Yeah, I also kind of like think that because they obviously went to the effort of creating like costumes and a look. Like they don't look like that. Like we have to assume that if they're made out of like light, they probably just look like beams of light, right?
Yeah.
So the fact that they are clearly intelligent enough to create like First Contact disguises like Starfleet would, and assimilate means that like maybe they watched like media from this time period and were like, we need to integrate properly. So maybe he's acting that way, and he's just like got like a personality thing installed of like, okay, I got to act. And the actor does a good way of kind of internalizing that and making it clear that he's acting on that internal logic. And he's also just got a very 1940s face. Like, you know how
he
like
does.
well, it's one of those things, right? It's like there's a meme I loved going around, which was that like certain actors who you can tell have never seen an iPhone, and it's just like a load of people, like, and it's like you can't tell me that's wrong. There are certain people.
It's kind of an alien face too, because it's very angular. Like you would expect Harry Kim to be more, because he's got more of a rounded face, more human, and they went with a more angular face. You angular turnip.
So
it's Twilight Zone.
So yes, that was our great episode. You look like you wear clothes over your clothes.
Thank you.
So Martin Rayner, who played Chaotica, funnily enough, doesn't actually have that many roles. He only has 24 roles in total. He first started acting in 1980 and last acted in 2021. Still alive. You'll be interested to know, Otto, he was in an episode of Frasier. He is Mr. Bader, but he was uncredited in, 3 Days of the Condo in season 4. I don't know if you know that one.
Bader.
Mr. Bader.
Oh, he must have been an extra or something.
Possibly, yeah. But yeah, he's not actually had that much work, which is outstanding to me because, like,
I gotta go watch that now.
He's very, he's great. Like, I love that he just went, be as hammy as possible, be as 50 schlocky sci-fi as possible. Just go do Forbidden Planet, go for it. Go be, what's his name from Lost in Space? Just,
Dr. Smith.
Dr. Smith, yeah. Just go be Dr. Smith as much as you can.
Dude, imagine the audition reads for some of these roles.
Oh,
I would have loved if they would have recorded that and put it on like a Blu-ray or something. For Lunzak, for him. Yeah.
Unexpected hat Lunzak,
yeah, that is wild. That's so cursed. Because it's like one of the things that's been going around the James Bond fandom has been like audition tapes for like Henry Cavill and stuff like that. And it's like you can really see who is and isn't suited for it. But God, like watching everyone try and wrap their lips around this dialogue of just like the rolling R's.
Everything is Sire.
The
prisoners.
So much fun. But yeah, like I also had to just give out a load of polls. I did want to have some more interesting trivia polls, but literally everything for trivia on this is just everyone had a lot of fun.
Yep.
Like Tim Russ was delighted to have a chance to film on the Captain Proton set. The set decorator was like, "Hey, we got to make sure that," because obviously when you're filming in black and white, your color balances are completely different. I remember hearing about this when they were shooting a particular scene in series 2 of Doctor Who, where it's like they transition a character from going into black and white into color, and the makeup that they have to wear for that is so wild that like it requires a very specific balance. So I think it was this case of like, for most of them, this is something very different that they didn't get to do very often. Like if you think of like what, say like 40% or 40 to 60% of most Voyager episodes are just on the ship shooting the exact same sets most of the time. And then even when you go to an alien planet, there's a good amount of chance that it's going to be Planet Hell, the exact same, set that they've had for TNG for God knows how many years. So the idea of, hey, we're going to create a brand new set and we have to make sure we can do it in black and white. I can imagine a lot of them were like, well, this is new. I get to do something a bit I haven't done before. And that does a massive amount for your like workplace satisfaction to actually stretch yourself creatively.
I think a lot of the flair that I would have been looking for personally would have been shadow work, because that's like the big standout from black and white, and you have an evil character, so they could have done something in shadow. He comes out from around the corner, just something dramatic, and I don't think they went that way exactly.
Do you feel like they
I
think they did kind of go more with the and you're right, because actually like thinking about what we've been doing watching the Twilight Zone and things like that, yeah, right, there's a lot more stylistic choice, but I wonder if they are doing more the Flash Gordon 1954 style Forbidden Planet, kind of aping that a bit more.
I did want to touch on Tim Russ, because the few times that he gets to not be Vulcan repressed, he's either like he's angry or he's disturbed. I think about Meld, where he's very entertainingly dark. Riddles, where he's like frustrated and angry a lot of the time. When he cracks, he doesn't get to be happy, zany Neelix. Like they tap into a darker, stoic side. So I don't think he ever gets the chance to really be zany off the wall, but this is about as close as it gets. So I'm glad he enjoyed it, because he really was. He and the Voyager has some of my favorite humor. I think they're the best series for it, because they have all these dry, deadpan characters and actors. Mulgrew can do it, and
Picardo and Ryan.
I want to say Taurus. Yeah, obviously Picardo and Russ and Ryan can do it, but so that's they kind of ground it in reality, while everyone else gets to be goofy. So it is a good compliment.
Yeah, like Tim Russ actually said that he appreciated that this episode allowed performance and comedy. Between the robot and Paris, there's a lot to play off there. Paris is so careless and so off-center. It works very well against Tuvok's straight and linear way of doing things. The writers gave me several zingers to throw, so he had a lot of good... Like, the Morse code, like, telegram stop line is just, like... The first time you watch that, you just start giggling. It's so stupid.
Yeah, there's a lot of fun
computer
moments in this.
Delete dynametric tail fins.
Yeah, like Tuvok is an under appreciated glue of Voyager, especially in the early seasons, where he's just like such a nice stable presence. He's underrated, I think, especially like as a Vulcan performer. But we've said that many times. I think we are a Tim Russ Appreciation Society.
Absolutely, 100%.
Is anyone getting Burt Ward vibes off of Buster there? Garrett Ward?
Yes, definitely. Yeah, it's Chaotica.
It was cheesy in kind of a bad way, but it comes around to being good because he's not the lead; he's the sidekick. So I thought he did pretty well.
Well, it's one of those things where it's like, if you think about what does Garrett Wang get to do as is it Garrett Wang or is it Garrett Wong? I think it's Garrett Wong.
He says Wong when on the podcast on Delta Flyers, so I'm going with that.
Then yes, yeah. Like if you think about what Harry Kim gets to do in most episodes, like he doesn't get to do fun a lot. He gets to be menaced by alien sex vampires, which is you think about it, it should be fun.
Hey, that is fun.
Yeah. He gets to do shit like Nightingale, where he gets duped by an alien medical supply ship. He gets to do stuff like The Disease, where he gets like chewed out by Janeway for having sex.
Hey, so that's a good one.
Well, yeah, there is some good stuff in there, but in terms of actually just getting to goof off,
but
like if you
but actually in this episode,
like
aside from the first 10 minutes, he's actually not in it that much more.
Oh yeah, but he gets to at least make the most of what he gets. Where if you think about what else Harry gets, which is usually nothing.
Yeah.
No, that's fine because they fold in Doc, and then obviously Janeway gets a lot, and then Tuvok. So you could give like the Doc stuff over to Harry, but Doc gets so much that would be fine. But this is more ensemble than it needed to be, which I think is a positive overall.
Yeah, I do. The people who actually get the least to do is probably Chakotay and Torres.
Chakotay gets like a couple of token lines in this, and Seven gets a moment where she's basically like, "You're all just stupid, aren't you?"
Idiots. Yeah. Although there is a fun bit where her and Chakotay are in the back of the briefing room scene. It looks like they're giggling like idiots. Yeah, which is kind of a little bit of fun. But it is primarily a Janeway in Paris piece, really.
Yeah, because we started doing 1 by 1 in season 5.
Yeah.
And like Night, you get a lot of Chakotay and Taurus in that. Extreme Risk, a lot of Chakotay and Taurus. A lot of Chakotay and Timeless.
Yeah.
Barge of the Dead, is that a season 5 episode?
I think that might be later in this season. So, but I mean, leading up to this, they get enough sprinkled in.
It is ensemble. Like, yeah, absolutely.
Also, this is not what that's not their strengths. Like, they're great actors and great characters, but, one of them's a great character. But they're not, their strength is not going to be Bride of Chaotica camp humor. It's just not, so.
Remember when we started this show and you were just like, Chakotay's the best thing ever, and we've slowly just like broken
Look, I still like them, but come on, there are limitations specifically because of the way they wrote them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's a Native American character who is played by a Mexican actor and done with guidance from a guy who was not Native American, so, grifter.
Yeah. I mean, this is
just throwing out random insults.
Guess what? It's more appropriate than whatever he was throwing out on set.
Yeah,
it's more accurate. Fucking. All right. Okay. I'm just getting so annoyed because, like, a Native American character on Star Trek should be so good. There's so much to explore there. That'd be so good for representation, and then they just bottled it so conclusively.
We were talk about how just awesome. Like we praised Anson Mount for his micro expressions, especially during things like charades and episodes where he just got to play the comedy piece. Janeway here,
these were macro.
Yes, these are macro expressions,
but they are still very, very entertaining. They are like she was.
So there's this episode...
like, don't tell me you can't find me the term spider ships entertaining. Like, come on.
There's this episode of Twilight Zone called The Whole Truth, and it's about a used car dealer who buys a cursed car, and whoever owns the car has to tell the truth. So he buys this car as a used car dealer. He has to tell the truth. And every time he goes to sell one of his crappy cars, he gets this possessed look on his face, and the truth falls out of his mouth against his will. And that's what I thought of when I'm watching Janeway. She's like thinking of what to say, and then she jerks her head, and then she gets right back into character. And it's like it's a half second of I'm Janeway, I'm stuck, what do I do? And then she gets back into character, and it's like she's possessed by the role.
It's great.
Listen, she's just remembering Tom's advice to be the queen.
Yeah, there's a few conversations there. It definitely feels like he's persuaded her to do something that she doesn't want to do, but then she gets into it and she's like, actually.
It doesn't take her long to enjoy sitting on a throne and being loved on. So I have a question for you guys. So, like,
7.
We get to the end of this episode, right? And the situation is resolved. The photonic beings have gone back to their dimension. And, like, they could just turn the holodeck off.
I know where you're going. This Brian Fuller critique is stuck in your craw. Please continue.
and Janeway is just, like, kneeling, looking at Chaotica. And she literally tells Chakotay, like, hold on a minute. And, like, she gives, like, Chaotica his chance to die in a big, dramatic manner. Do you think she had a degree of, like, affection for him, but just how over the top he was?
I think it's just
don't
more
know.
just like
I feel like it's
I can't turn this off. I can't stop. I just have to watch. It's like when you're watching like someone fall down a cliff. Like you don't want to help. You just want to see what happens or something. Like it's like watching someone fail in real time. You're just like, no, let's see how this plays out.
Well, it's one of those things, where, isn't it, with like Janeway's character, where it's like you kind of like, do you think she has that degree of whimsy in her because she is much more of a scientifically based character?
Yes, when she took down the K's on Trabes, she had to watch them all be utterly decimated. She took time for Voyager to orbit around and watch them be destroy themselves. She finishes the job.
So there are times when she steps back and thinks about it in the first handful of seasons, she has a little bit of bias against holograms. But when she turns off her brain and she lets herself get swept up, I think she treats it as pretty real. We see her early on as Lucille Davenport. She can totally get into it. We see her fall in love with Michael Sullivan and deal with him in more than one episode. And obviously Doc is as real as can be. There's certain times like Latent Image where if she sits and thinks about it, oh, well, he's just a program, and she'll kind of put her shields up. But I think that she embraces holograms as equal to any other kind of life. So, yeah, I think, why not? Why not give him the chance to do his thing at the end of the... We've already defeated him.
Could you imagine if instead of the Doctor becoming sentient, Dr. Chaotica was on the show full time?
I mean, that's how you end up with Lost in Space. That is actually the premise of Lost in Space, which is just the villain of the show became the main character.
My queen, it is the Borg.
They'll bring in Billy Mooney to play Naomi Wildman. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Not where I thought you were going with that. I heard Billy Mooney, I got excited.
I want to see.
Sentence started so well, ended badly.
Oh dear.
Okay, I think it's time for some... Oh, wait, do you have more?
No, I thought you were going to go at that Brian Fuller critique, like she went on too long in the role when they did need to. But all they needed to do was show up with fucking phasers, shoot them all, and end the episode. And the fact that they chose not to do that means you're going to play it out the whole way. You're going to indulge the audience and the cast and everyone. So
because it wasn't Brian Fuller, it was Kenneth Pillar actually.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, Ken Pillar.
Yeah. Because that's why I kind of missed my mark there. But yeah, like I do think yeah. So let me bring out the entire quote, and we'll get into it because I think you're right, Otto. But I think it's worth letting Biller have his words. I thought that while Kate Mulgrew's performance in this episode was, at certain points, a wonderful comic performance, I think that there was a mistake either in the performance choices or in the direction of it. Captain Janeway playing Queen Arachnia made sense up to a certain point. There was a point at which, clearly, she had gotten what she needed to get. For some odd and, I thought, unexplained reason, she continued to assume this role as opposed to being Captain Janeway wearing a costume, finishing up the mission. I just thought it got over the top. And yeah, I kind of understand where he's coming from, where he's like, I want this competent female captain to continue being a competent professional, but it's also like A, you're misunderstanding what episode you're watching, and B, like you said, like Janeway is allowing herself to get caught up in the fiction and allowing herself to luxuriate in it a little bit, and the fact that there's like no stake to it means that she can afford to kind of like what is like part of the, at least part and parcel of drama and immersing yourself in theatrics, but to explore emotions and situations that you otherwise won't be in. And she's just kind of like transfixed by all this weird dumb shit that like Tom has basically foisted on all of them. But she's like, okay, I kind of see what it's about now. I kind of get the appeal.
Yeah, it does sound like an excerpt from my diary, but I would disagree with him in this case, because if you're already going to go the whole way, just go the whole way. Don't half-ass it.
This is where I'm kind of back and forth with this episode, because like, okay, I expect the dumb stuff on the holodeck. That's fun. That's fine. But when they keep doing the dumb stuff in the briefing room, and then Tom's trying to explain to everyone, I was like, yeah, it's a death ray, and we can't do this because it all just has to happen on the holodeck, and they didn't identify us as like non-photonic life forms because that's just how the plot. I was a bit like, this is stretching it, but maybe it's supposed to stretch it because it is a dumb episode. It is a lie back and laugh episode, and it's like, how much of that how seriously am I taking my 26 episodes this year? Like,
Well, yeah, I think that is kind of a question you have to ask. Is like, how much do you actually like when the episode is extremely upfront about what it is about and what it actually cares about, which is entertaining you and having fun. Like taking it to task for not being serious feels like a bit of killjoyism. And especially when it comes to stuff like I could spend like a lot of time rationalizing stuff like, oh, well, why don't the photonic beings realize? It's like, it's just like in Devil in the Dark, where like they haven't got any experience with it, so they don't know how to recognize a being of your carbon-based life. But it's like, do we really want to get into that nitty gritty of it, or do we want to sit around and watch it?
I mean, the episode before this was Latent Image, which is like a series of serious episodes you can get. So it's a hell of a contrast.
They need to come down off that.
It kind of plays into a little bit of our complaints with like Stranger Worlds when we say, oh well, it's a bit of a variety show. This kind of plays into Voyager being a bit of a variety show, and this is the comedy episode. And it's like, I appreciate we have that complaint more with Stranger Worlds because it is only 10 episodes, whereas here it fits a little bit better into the order of it.
I've been thinking 4.5 Vulcans. If you remember when we did our review, I hated that Una just had this stupid storyline where she played a goofy thing, and it's okay because it's a funny episode. No, you can do funny, stupid things, but keep them in character. What she did in that episode, I don't think was in character. But all these dry witticisms from Tuvok was in character, and he still got to make people laugh. Chakotay and Seven making eyes at each other and rolling their eyes, that's in character. So, it was a little bit like stretchy, that scene, but I don't think anyone overstepped where it's like, no, come on. Even Janeway, like she has her dalliances in the holodeck, so I absolutely buy that this would be something that, plus we're in season 5, the ship has been ravaged, people have died, like they need to have a little bit of levity in universe. They need this levity.
It's the same with Bada Bing Bada Bang, really. Essentially, middle of the Dominion War, tension's about to hit their climax point, and they're gone off to help Vic Fontaine do a casino, do a heist, and like
and same with like to take you out to the holosuite, stuff like that.
And that was earned because Vic had been an established character by then. We've seen the ravages, the dark episodes of war. So they did earn those. No,
I think Chaotica first pops up in Night, doesn't he?
He
I
does,
think this is
beginning of the season, and then after this he appears in Shattered, I think.
Shattered, So it's only 3 appearances, which is wild to me. I would have figured he would have had more from how much especially because even there's even a Captain Proton map in the Elite Force video game, which I loved. Which is
so fun.
Yeah, it's so much fun. And Overtime puts it well. It might make sense for the reality of Trek for Janeway to snap back to Starfleet Captain mode, but not so much for Star Trek television show. I think that there is a degree of like, you have to acknowledge the metaphysical, like, more like the meta narrative rather of just like the show has told you what it's about and what we're exploring.
How strict you are. I mean, these days with show, let's say you watch The Expanse and then they suddenly have a goofy episode. You're like, oh, this is weird. Why have they aired this? It doesn't fit with the rest of the show. Whereas, like with this, when we're running like 150 episodes per show, and they do very, very drastically, and it's as much of an era as well of like the 90s TV to say like, let's have something people can tune in and laugh at once in a while, and they're not going to be people going on Reddit straight after to analyze every part of it and then just like chat about it, unless you're on the BBS forums at the time. But still, it's not quite as the criticism of the current TV you're watching isn't quite as endemic as it was then as it is now.
So, Damar, yes, DS9 ran about 6 months after this episode, because this was January 99, DS9 ended middle of the 99.
Yeah, just about finishing. It'll be on season 7, so yeah, it's just...
It would have been funny to watch like a Dominion War episode, then flip over to Voyager after that.
They might
depending on, if you're watching this or Latent Image, that's a very different impression.
Hold on, because this was January 27th.
Yeah.
And
What We Leave Behind was June, I believe.
January 6th was Prodigal Daughter, followed by The Emperor's New Cloak and DS9. So those
that's not too bad, yeah.
Not super heavy,
Yeah, Emperor's New Cloak is especially goofy.
Paper Moon, though, was a week earlier than this, so...
Yeah.
God,
what? Or no, I'm sorry, a month earlier. Boy, they had weird air dates on some of these DS9 ones. They were not weekly, it looks like.
Weird.
Anyways.
Maybe they were making space for Voyager? I'm not sure.
More Voyager. Okay, let's get the bread machine out, stick in some yeast and some flour, and make some
bread.
Thank you, Mr. Cisco. Gentlemen, what is your bread of the episode? The moment that stood out the most to you, or just was your like Cisco saying bread in that episode just went, oh gosh.
Idle, what's your bread?
Ooh. My bread is Lonzak. I am going to be captain of the Lonzak fan club because his delivery and his desperation, and especially the disconcerting hatless Lonzak we had later on. But no, it's just sire, the prisoners. Like it's just like the ultimate like henchman foil. Yeah, I'm all about Lonzak. Lonzak is my bread of this episode. I want Lonzak to join the crew. Just to be Janeway's bitch. Captain, what about the Talaxian?
I don't know that like anyone on the ship could stand being around such a simpering fool, but that'd be what makes it so much fun.
Well, they do already have Neelix, so anyway. Hey.
Wow.
Heyo. Auto.
For whatever reason, that phrase, the clever fiendishness of your evil plan, is always stuck in my head as like the parlance of the time. When I put this event in our Discord calendar, I use that as the tagline. It's just, it sticks in my head for whatever reason.
Stars.
Bread. My bread... It's because you guys were just like I said, this episode has a new vocal stem every like 3 minutes, and it was just Kate Mulgrew about like the death ray, just like vocalizations that like otherwise I can't think of any other scenario in the world that would make Janeway make that noise apart from this episode. So just like. And the fact that, like, both of you just could not help yourself. Like, every, like, fifth vocal stem, you guys were just immediately in there, just like, oh.
It's so good. The death ray.
She is fun. Apparently, Garrett Wong impersonates her all the time at, like, conventions and interviews and stuff, so...
I think that's
your
warm-up.
I was literally... Yeah, that's a good vocal warm-up. I don't know if I've told the story. I think I probably have. But when I was still working at CEX, we would have to do like battery tests on like your laptops and stuff like that, and leave running for about half an hour watching a video. So I would occasionally put on this episode. And one of my co-workers who had never seen an episode of Star Trek in her life, it was just like hearing it in the background for about 30 minutes, and she was immediately doing the Janeway vocal fry and just like imitating that slightly nasally tone. It's like that's how distinctive it is. It's just so much fun to luxuriate in that voice.
Overtide
yeah,
has a
true
bread.
Overtide.
Yeah, he has his own bread. It's nice to have a holodeck episode where the safety protocols work, and they do. Nothing broke. Everyone was fine, and they kind of got except the ship. The ship was kind of fucked somehow. I can't work out.
And the photonic beings might have been killed, but we don't know.
Yeah, debatable, but okay. All right, okay. How about
who cares about them? They're not real people.
The best advice I can give you is to just be yourself.
You're the worst thing that ever happened to Zek. You're the worst thing that ever happened to me.
Actually, that's the second best piece of advice.
In fact, you're the worst thing that ever happened to the entire Ferengi Alliance.
No.
Just stop saying that.
Your look of disapproval. I will change it back one day.
You always say that, and it's like, guess what? You're never going to remember to do it.
Just at some point, I will. I promise. Anyway, your best and worst of the episode. Reverse order. Start with you, Stars. What was your best and what was your worst?
Oh God, that's tricky.
For a man that's probably going to rate this 10 out of 10, what's your worst moment?
I don't know if I can justify a 10 out of 10. I feel like that's a bit of an ask even for me. I do want the respect of my peers just a little bit. Just a little bit.
You're asking us this now? After 5 years?
I know it's a big ask. I think the best. I think. What did you say the actor's name was for Chaotica?
Martin Rayner.
Martin Rayner. Just a tour de force of ham and cheese. Just, it's everything from like the skull cap, the Ming the Merciless delivery, just the like the rolling R's, the bigness, the pure theatrical projection. Like, I would want to see this man and Shatner act opposite one another. I feel like that would be just like the Titanic.
Shatner would take it as a challenge.
Yes, exactly.
He would be personally affronted.
They're both still alive. We can still have time.
This is true. Yeah, it could still happen. Chaotica versus Kirk.
And it's like, it's one of those things with villains where you have such a wide variety of villains that you can produce. You can have your Newsbrockers, you can have your Gul Dukats, you can have your Khans. But Chaotica is the epitome of a villain you just love. And like not even love to hate, because what is there to hate? Do you hate joy? Do you hate just like a man who takes such delight in his work? He just makes me smile every fucking time I see him. And yes, he does work better than most of the Blofelds we've got, frankly. He's more charismatic than all of them. Apart from Telly Savalas.
Okay, but is he better than Roger Delgado's Master?
He's on par, frankly.
He's pretty, it's close, isn't it? Complete with the goatee.
Yeah.
Donald Pleasance is great. Don't run him down.
You forget how much we didn't enjoy You Only Live Twice.
No, but not because he's a great actor, though.
Oh yeah, he's a great. I love him in The Great Escape. Guess what? I'm not gonna like shit talk on Donald Pleasance. I just don't like his Blofeld. Worst. Oh, I don't know.
Blofeld.
My worst moment. I'm legitimately struggling to come up with a worst. Because it's like everything that I can think of that would be a flaw is something that I enjoy about the episode, because it's a perfectly cohesive tone is kind of the thing. Come on, there's got to be something I don't like about this episode. There's got to be something.
You can take the rare. It's perfect in every single way.
Idle did offer to reset our get out of jail free cards at some point, so
did I?
You could use it on this one.
Did we?
Yeah, because I blew it on Timeless.
Oh, you did, yeah.
So you said you would.
That Stars used it, yeah.
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna use that for the moment. If I can think of a worse, I'm gonna be actively racking my brain, but I cannot think of something I really disliked. So
go on, Otto.
It might get out of free jail.
I got a list. There's so.
He's got some to spare.
Okay.
Did you bring some? Did you bring enough for the rest of the class?
The amount of Trek tropes, like we were drowning in them. The inverse thrust power doesn't work. We got to shut it all down and coast. Like that's in a dozen episodes. The holodeck doesn't work, but it works in just the right way so that they're still safe. Why don't they just go and stun everyone and end the episode? No, we got to play out this whole thing. Tom doesn't tell him, oh yeah, by the way, these giant portals opened up in the room where all the phaser fire's coming from. Like they're just it was lazy. It was legitimately lazy writing. My best moment, two of them from Satan's Robot. Paris says, if I could access holodeck controls, the first thing I would do is delete this guy. Delete this guy. And then when he's calling intruders, and Paris slaps him and goes, quiet. Intruders. Like Satan's Robot was legitimately hilarious the whole way through. That was a great character. So there's my best.
I can't disagree.
My worst is a little bit of yours, Auto, because it is Paris seeing these temporal anomalies on the holodeck. They're existing. The ship being in trouble, and then it takes for like the ship to like be in actual trouble. He's like, oh yeah. By the way, these things popped up on the holodeck, and I left the program running, and also my oven's on.
He is an ensign.
That's true. He got demoted for a reason. So yeah, I say this worst moment. I kind of agree with you as well. Like there are some, and okay, they are the hammy tropes for a hammy tropey episode because it is a bit cheese, but it does lend itself to some of the Voyager's very common problems, is when they just kind of go like, we're stuck in a subspace anomaly field. Is it the Borg? Is it Species 8472? Is it another version of Kess? Like, is she back again, for fuck's sake? Yes, we know, Neelix is still here, it's fine.
Quit taking shots at Neelix, he did nothing wrong in this episode.
He did nothing in this episode. He basically just was a punching bag for Janeway when she wanted coffee, yeah. Oh yeah, what was that bit about? Like, oh yeah, by the way, this random anomaly has knocked out all but 6 replicators, 2 of which is a Neelix's, and he can only make coffee.
I think it actually might have been just so they could slip in a Neelix scene. That might have been the only reason they did that.
So, but yeah, it was a bit tropey. My best scene, anything with Janeway as Arachnia, was just gold. I ate that Chewie scene. Like even when she's chained to the thing and she's like trying to seduce Lonzak, she's like, I can give you all of that and more. And more, yeah. It's just great.
It's the way she plays, like when she thinks she's getting hooking and Chaotica, and then Lonzak stumbles into it. She's like, "Oh fuck me!" You can just see it on her face. She's like, "Oh."
The macrocosm
I thought
expressions.
of the worst, by the way.
Oh, go on.
No, too late. You used it.
No, I'm pulling it back. It's still on the table. The segment hasn't ended.
You take your fingers off the piece and it's in play.
Oh wait, I do the segment.
Still on that shit.
Fully functional.
Oh, you're lucky I pressed the wrong button.
There you go. See, my get out of jail free card is still functional. Thank you for validating it. My worst is you were absolutely correct, Auto. While it's really funny to play Janeway as a I don't do anything until I get my coffee person, those kind of people in real life are obnoxious as fuck, and also it's a little bit of that one kind of strange disbelief in terms of like, how are you existing as a Starfleet command individual if you can't exist without your coffee? But guess what? That's literally the only criticism I can make of this episode.
There we go. Okay, gentlemen.
I can show you my rating code.
Schiller rating 3.5. Associational rating norm -3. That's much too low a rating.
Just not accustomed to seeing an unsatisfactory rating on a member of my crew.
And as we move past the Ritter rating, we're back onto Schiller ratings once more. And yeah, so stars, we are going to need your Schiller rating for this episode. Please, what code are we getting for this episode?
Would it surprise you to know that I was having so much fun I forgot to do a code?
What?
I legitimately was just having too much fun. I was too into the episode.
I thought you'd be preloaded. Come on.
I thought you'd have like 6.
I was having too much fun. I guess what? This is a failure of, for once, my professionalism.
Wait, hold this moment. Hold it right there. Don't move. Professional. Listen. Yes.
It's gonna be on a frame behind Idle next stream. It's gonna be your face with a big red X over it or something.
Idle's never been more validated. Not when he got not when he got married. Not when he had kids. No, this moment.
I got you guys to watch the motion picture, and you said it was okay.
Captain's log.
Oh
yeah, I'm struggling to think of one.
Holy shit.
Do you guys have one?
Oh my
you
gosh,
think of?
No.
What? This is your
baby. This is your draft pick.
Oh.
Come on, there's so many.
It's got to be exactly the right one.
Is there too many?
Well, then you should have thought of it beforehand.
How many stars is lack of professionalism out of 10?
Hey, don't you crib up overtired. We already sealed up his material as it is.
Yeah.
I'm not sad.
Okay.
I'm just disappointed in your star. Sorry.
We literally cannot continue until we have one.
As well. All right. How many bottles of Arachnia's pheromones sitting on a plinth for Chaotica to huff out of 10, gentlemen?
You know, you mock Idle for overly long ones, and then you turn around and do the exact same thing.
Yeah, because I'm scrambling.
For Chaotica's what? Sorry, amusement.
For Chaotica to huff.
To huff. Okay, all right. I am going to give this... I'm going to give this 8 bottles of Arachnia's particular odor for sitting on a plinth for Chaotica to huff. I really enjoy it. It is so fun. Like, and I love a good fun dumb episode. I feel like the dumb... I like dumb when it makes sense kind of dumb, like the Dixon Hill episodes. I feel like the dumb sort of strays out of the holodeck a little bit and infiltrates the real world where everyone's just kind of going like, yeah, and it does a little bit, but that's not like a bad thing too much because you can kind of just sit back and go, I'm having a fun episode. Like you say, you put this on to experience joy. Like you want to be, you know, you want to see your favorite characters having a fun moment, and that is it. And yeah, there are some dumb moments in it, and there are some bits where like you feel like they could have, you know, the whole like holodeck has its own power supply, and like there are a few like logical solutions that they could have maybe just done and gone like, okay, what if we turn this whole thing off and just leave? Although they can't, but yeah, could this whole episode have been solved by a box over the power source for the holodeck? Very probably. So I'm going to give this, 8 bottles of Arachnia's essence out of 10. Auto.
You even wrote it down and you can't repeat it? Come on.
I'm not. No, you give me shit.
Respect
for
the
looking
gimmick.
at it. No, because you always...
Yes, but you wrote it down, so you ought to remember what it is.
Come on, mate. Who are you?
Come on, mate.
Auto.
Auto is realizing only now that he's shackled himself to a load of unprofessional amateurs.
How am I the most professional one? I talked about butt plugs during the watch long, and I'm the most professional today? All right. So I sort of foreshadowed my rating, talking about all the plot holes, of which there are many. Also, Voyager's my favorite series for humor because of all these dry deadpan characters and actors. Doc, Bob Picardo's great. He remains great decades later. Tim Russell, all that stuff. And this is just the antithesis of that. There's not only is there no morality play, but they offer one up on a platter and then decide to not go for it with meeting an alien, having any kind of interaction. Tuvok does for like 30 seconds. So I'm sorry, stars. I got to go way low on this one. This is 2 bottles of pheromones. April Fools. This is a good episode. This is legitimately watchable. I'm giving this 7.5, by the way.
There it is.
You can write that down. This is, it has all these failings, but it kind of doesn't matter because it is super watchable. This one flew by. Like, it was done, and I'm like, wow, this is actually went really fast. The lazy writing was actually on the boring Star Trek B plot. It didn't really impact the A plot, which is nice, so you can enjoy it fully. Everyone, the Vulcan dictates of Codex was adhered to. People who were acting goofy had that within their character. The ones that don't, like Tuvok, didn't, but they still got their laughs in. So it really works for me, but yeah, without some big morality play, without missing the first contact and the lazy writing, I do have to knock it down. But it is extremely watchable. So 7.5. Pheromones huff by Gary Oldman out of 10. And I got you on an April Fool's, didn't I?
Yeah, no, that was very well played. I have to give you that. And guess what? That's why you're the professional in the stream.
Stars.
So yeah, it's one of those instances where it's like I hear your criticisms and I cannot deny a single one of them.
And I don't give a shit.
Case of... Yeah, no, actually, I actually just don't give a shit. It's one of those instances where it's like I cannot be objective about it. If you think, like you say, like the Vulcan dictates the poetics, I did not find any great intellectual meaning in this. I was not enlightened. I was not challenged, but I literally am in a degree of pain in my face because I just smiled the whole way through. Just like the fucking deadpan delivery of "Yes, ma'am, his army of evil." Like, freaking just every other line from Satan's Robot and just
this guy.
the physical acting. Tim Russ's fucking telegram joke delivered with just like the driest of dry Vulcan wit. Just like Kate Mulgrew acting her ass off and having the best time of her life. I am genuinely of the belief that every time someone makes something and they've had a good time with it, and it can come through on film, you can really genuinely feel that in the performance. It's a certain... I'm sure like someone who's well more versed in drama and acting would be able to pinpoint exactly what it is in the performance that does that. But there's just, you can tell when someone's had a lot of fun. Everyone had a lot of fun with this episode. And I have a lot of fun every time I watch it. So I can't give it a 10. I can't justify that. I do have enough respect for the scale in that respect. But I am going to give it 9.5 bottles of arachneous pheromones sitting on a plinth for Chaotica to huff out of 10. It just brings me joy. Great joy, as Troy would say.
Yeah.
And gratitude. By the way, 7.4 is what I meant to say. Sorry.
Oh, 7.4. Sorry.
I said 7.5. I meant 7.4. Trust me, it matters.
Well, it didn't change the rating too much. This sits at a solid 8.3 out of 10. The only 8.3 we've ever rated, just for your information.
That's fun.
Slightly below The Naked Time, which was an 8.4. Believe it or not, I don't remember us enjoying that episode as much as we did, but okay, apparently we did.
Oh yeah, because it's not the goofy TNG one. It's the more competent TOS.
Yeah, that's The
one.
Naked Now. Yeah,
yeah. 8.5 was a Man Trap. 11:59, 8.1. The Broken Circle, 8.2. So just above Past Prologue, which was 8.0. So yeah, sitting in fairly decent company with some serious episodes that underperformed and comedy episodes that overperformed. I feel like is a pretty narrow bracket in those upper 8 echelons. Yeah, that's the review.
It's a good fucking episode. Go watch it again.
You can go home now. It's fine. What are you doing here?
Go home.
Okay, thank you for watching, everybody.
Thank you.
We will rise again on Easter Sunday for probably a double billing.
Which Easter-related episodes are we watching? We haven't decided.
yet.
No, we're still working
probably
on that.
Shore Leave again because there's a giant rabbit in that one. I don't know.
Actually,
we'll find something.
I don't think there's been, because we've had God in the Final Frontier.
You can watch Search Spock again. That one's very.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Search Spock. That's the one that counts.
Okay, yeah, that's true. Yeah, okay. It probably won't be that, but we'll be watching stuff Easter Sunday. Look out for more news about the charity show coming up. We're gonna have some few little changes to it. We've got some things coming up. I'm also dangerously relaunching Star Trek SmackDown. We've had a lot of interest. If you haven't filled out the poll to select your roster, please go and have a look on the announcement channel on the Discord or on our Blue Sky. There'll be a link. Pick a roster, earn some points. We'll have some fun at some point. It's my dumb idea.
What a promise. We'll have fun at some point.
We'll have fun eventually.
Or else.
And I'm going to say goodbye from two professional people and stars and garters, as I say, live long and prosper, and ta-ra!
So, this is what we've decided. Lisa gets you Tuesdays and Fridays. I get you Mondays and Thursdays.
We, alternate Wednesdays and weekends.
Hold on, I don't think I'm old enough to hear this kind of thing. Ladies, good day. Romano, good luck. You can return my car in the morning. If you can still drive, I'm taking the bus.